All right, well, we landed at a harvest host.
Yep. It's called the Sans.
We have no idea how to pronounce it. We'll figure it out. It's a winery. And that's really all I've got right now.
It's a winery and a brewery, I understand.
That's true.
So we get the best of both worlds here.
Yeah, it's like Soucy is what I'm going with.
I think that's right.
Soucy, I think.
Soucy.
That's what we're going with. Let's see if we're right. Headed in for adult beverages. This place is beautiful.
It is. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Very pretty. I think it looks like it's right here kind of at their house, but then they've got an area in the back where the winery.
Yep. Some outdoor seating, some covered seating. Looks like at certain times they have a food truck.
Yeah, it's really really pretty. Lots of pretty flowers and old barns, and it's really cool. So we just finished up at the winery and brewery, which is pronounced Soucy.
Yep.
It is a French name. Soucy is actually a family name of theirs. It's his mother's maiden name. And in French, it means without worry or without concern or no worries. Yeah. So it's kind of a cool play on words for sure.
Yeah. But a great stop, great beer.
Wonderful people, beautiful setting out here in the country.
Got 50 acres here. It's really beautiful.
What I found really interesting is that they grow everything. The hops, the wine, the pears, the apples. The only thing they don't grow is blackberries, but they source that just 12 miles up the road.
Yep, source it locally, so everything is right here in Virginia.
Yeah, absolutely. So
pretty cool.
Very cool stuff, but we're done for the night.
Headed out of Harvest Host number 1 today. Headed to Harvest Host number 2.
Yeah, it's just about an hour and a half up the road. But just checking out some of these Virginia wineries.
Yep, we got a fairly expensive stay coming at the end of the week, so we wanted to save some money here for the next couple of days to try and
take advantage of some of this free camping.
Try and compensate for that, and we just like Harvest Host. So.
Yeah, it's always a fun experience for an overnight stop for sure. So, all right, I'm getting out of here. All right, so we made it to our second harvest host.
Yep, second one of the week.
It is the Mountain Cove Winery. Yep. And as the name implies, we're back in the mountains.
This one's a little off the beaten path. It took a little bit getting to, but pretty cool place.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. And some of these harvest host locations are not for the faint of heart. A lot of them are just parking lots and they're, off of main roads and no big deal getting into. And then there are others like this that are down kind of narrow, winding country roads.
Yeah, a bigger rig than ours, the road coming in would be a little tough.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful location out here in the country and we are headed in to taste some wine. All right, just finished up at Mountain Cove Winery. which we learned is the oldest winery in Virginia.
Yep, 46 or 47 years it's been in business.
Yeah, had some really good wines, beautiful setting out here.
Yep.
So another...
Really nice host, very nice to talk to and very informative.
Yeah, he was
so
great.
It's fun, very educational. A very cool place for sure.
So headed back to check on the dogs and maybe start thinking about some dinner for the night. Well, we had a nice evening here at Mountain Cove Vineyards. It's been super relaxing.
Very relaxing spot out here in the country for sure.
We had a really light rain all night. In fact, it's raining right now. And it was just that sound of that pitter patter of the raindrops on the roof of the trailer is so relaxing. So it's been a beautiful place to spend the night, but we are moving on today.
Yep.
To what looks like it's going to be a really cool stop for us. It's a brewery that has a campground.
Yep. This one's not a harvest host. It is a paid campground, and it's more expensive than we normally would pay. But we're meeting some friends up there, and that was one of the reasons why we used a few harvest hosts before we got there. But yeah, it looks like a cool place, and I think it's going to be a good time.
I agree. Let's get going.
We arrived at Devil's Backbone last night, and
in the rain.
In the rain.
But today's beautiful.
Beautiful day. Next couple days are supposed to be really nice. So.
Yeah.
And little known to us, this area is known for its wineries, breweries, and distilleries.
It's actually known as Alcohol Alley. So today we're starting off the day at Bold Rock Cidery.
Yep. We were introduced to that by our friend when we were in Outer Banks. They had some of the bottles, and it was really good. So we decided we'd come by here and hit it today. Just finished up with lunch.
Yes, our bellies are full of cider and food.
Bold Rock has some pretty good ciders. I'm not usually a cider fan, but...
Yeah, they're not... A lot of ciders are really sweet, almost sort of like a wine cooler, but they had a lot of dry selections. They actually had a cider IPA, which was really good. It had a nice little bite to it. It was quite tasty. So, good first stop on our Alcohol Alley tour. All right, so today we are walking from our campground up to the Devil's Backbone Brewery, which is actually way more than just a brewery. It's like an entire village of, I think there are 3 different restaurants, a brewery, a distillery. They've got a cigar room. There's a big stage where, you know, they can have live music.
A bunch of outdoor seating. People can come and just hang out.
Right, absolutely.
Just a cool, fun, relaxing vibe kind of place.
And I mean, they're super smart because they built a campground within walking distance that they call the Devil's Backbone Brewcamp. And so you can camp within walking distance of it. Another cool thing about this place is that it's really close to the Appalachian Trail and they really cater to the thru hikers.
Yeah. It's just 5 or so miles down the road. They offer a shuttle. They give them a free night stay, a shower, a bathhouse, $5 meal in the morning so they can get out and get started.
They're what's considered trail angels,
Yeah.
so they're there to help through hikers on this journey. It's a huge undertaking. It takes most people anywhere from 6 to 8 months, I think, to complete it. So having this, what they consider trail magic or trail angels, to help them along the way is important, and you know, we think it's really cool that
It's
this
just a
place,
cool gesture that they do. It's
Yeah.
really nice that they do.
yeah, it's something that they don't have to do, but the fact that they do just makes us like it that much more. Great, well, all of our friends have left.
Yep, we're all alone again for a while.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a couple of months on our own. That's one thing that's been different this year than last, is that we've had much more opportunity to make new friends and meet up with existing friends, and I think that having that ability to share these experiences with people just really adds to it.
It's almost like we're making another family on the road, and we've met so many kind and nice people that it's just been unbelievable, really, and we just continue now just to meet, you know, new people constantly, and I think the RV community as a whole, they just seem to be great people, and we're really fortunate to be having that experience with it.
Yeah, so lesson being, you know, don't be a recluse, don't shut yourself up in your trailer, get out and meet people. This is an awesome community for sure, and we've made, I think, lifelong friends on this journey. So yeah, it's been awesome, but we are moving on today. It's been a fun week for us, starting with a couple of harvest hosts and ending here in a part of Virginia that unbeknownst to us is, I mean, it's gorgeous, and it's known as Alcohol Alley, so you know, it's really kind of a really neat area right here.
It is. It's a great setting, beautiful backdrop, mountains all around us.
Even if you don't like drinking, just going to these establishments and eating, they've all got, for the most part, these really amazing outdoor spaces, and a lot of them have really great views here in the mountains.
A lot of them have really great food, so you don't even need to go to drink, you could just go to eat and still enjoy the atmosphere. Yeah.
So today we are moving on. We have a couple more stops in Virginia. I'm not sure what to expect, but I think it's going to be beautiful. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up.
And if you want to follow along, make sure you subscribe.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.